Okay, let's get this thing going. Let's jump in here now. Toliss just updated the Toliss A319 to 1.3. We get the AviTab, we get rain effects in 2D. We don't get it in VR, which is a shame. And we get all these manipulations as well. We can do and click these types of things. All these are all doable now, so that's fantastic. I'm going to start us off here. We're going to throw some external power on. We're going to have batteries here. I'm going to click our recorder there. Emergency lights are on. We're going to put strobes to auto, and we'll throw a nav light on as well. Hey Farouk, how you going? Welcome aboard. It's been a while, hasn't it? I haven't really done anything lately. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to get YBBN. How you been anyway? Good to see you. What have you been up to? Okay, so we're going to slap that in there. We'll have a look at our airport just so we know we are. Airport info right there. We'll leave that. We'll get that happening here. We'll get some. Oh, now there are some disappointments. There's no manipulation on the yoke, so we're going to have to do a little bit of playing around here. I'm going to fly from that seat when I'm set up because I have my actual HOTAS Thrustmaster Warthog on the right hand side. Oh crap, I hate that. Thank you for that. Oh jeez. Jeez. Let's do that. That looks that would help. I hate it when that happens. Thank you for that, Farouk. Yep, pain in the butt. Okay, so let's get ourselves happening here. We have some power on, which is great. We need to turn up our brightness here. So as you can see, these not actually, these work. Do these brightnesses not work? That's interesting. Okay, I see that could be a problem. Interesting. What if I... Interesting. I may just need to sort that out. Let's go and go back to... Oh, that's definitely something. Oh, that's not going to help. Okay, let's do that. And we're going to do that. Now we can just, now you can see the rain effects there, but it's not what we're going for tonight. So let's get here and just make sure these brightnesses are up. Okay, we've found a little bit of a bug there. They haven't done that, so, or not implemented. Really need that to be working as well. A319 Farouk, not the Farouk. What am I calling Farouk for? Feroz. Farouk. You've got you both here. Hey, flying with Mob. How you going there? Yeah, I haven't done one for a while, but we're definitely doing it now. Okay, so we've fixed that up. We've got some brightnesses. Let's get back to where we're supposed to be. So I hope this doesn't screw up our VR. So that's a bit painful. And we'll get back in. Get back in here. Okay, now I have to put these all back. Put that there. You can go down there somewhere. Oh, what are you doing over there? Okay. It's better. What we really don't need is to screw around with everything. Yeah, because that will wreck the old VR. Okay, so let's get happening here. What are we up to? We are getting our lighting happening. We need to get these up as well. I'm going to have to get these up like this. Good. Is there any slight difference between the A39 and A321 cockpits? No, not really. Yes, flying with Mob. We have a new VR update, plus VR and a lot of other things as well. So we're just going to give it a go with these tonight. Usually when I fly this in VR, I have to use the VR mouse, which is kind of boring. Okay, let's get happening. everything seems pretty much set up. This is Judge Light. No, this is Toliss, the A319. Definitely a step above the jar, as far as I know, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so let's go in here. We'll go into that. We're going to load Y. Yep, she doesn't. Y. Oops. Okay, so I'm not getting very good tracking right there. I might do this while I'm sorting this out. YBBN, I don't need to be right in front of my yoke for now, to YBHM. That's us there. I'm going to go into our wins. Let's throw that in there. Go back. Love that. Cost index today is going to be, it seems that I've set it up to always be 5. Toliss work fine in VR. Yeah, it's just got an update today. The only problem it doesn't have is tiller and stick, which is quite disappointing to me, but what can I do? What can I do? So I just need to rearrange that there. Okay, so today we're going up to 38,000, so it's 3808. Put that in there, flight level. Now, we're in Tiger, so we're not going to worry about our actual flight number today. We're going to click over into here. Now I need to pull open where is our flight? Where are you? Toliss, open. Where? Oh, there you are. There. You are actually here. There. Now, here's our little. Let's see if I can get this. We'll put him. We're going to put you up there for now, I think. Okay, we're going to go to aircraft configuration. Now let's have a look here. Which version? This is 1.3, came out today, yesterday, so brand new version. It has rain effects in 2D, not in VR. It has the Avitab integrated. Ever tried to find out your house? Yeah, actually I have, but I'm definitely in the wrong state. I'm a little bit far north, but I have definitely flown over it in Sydney. Yep. Okay, where are we at? We need to have a look at this, don't we? Okay, we are looking at block fuel 7.1. Let's do 7.5. 7.5. 7.8. 7.6. I don't mind. We'll refuel that. Now our actual. What do we got here? Let's go back down here. Let's have a look at our numbers here. Zero fuel weight is 56.2. Okay, and 56.2, 7.2. Yeah, okay, we don't need that anymore. Let's go back up here. Anything needed there? No. Let's come down to. We'll get this ready for when we got to jump in here again. So. What we say, 56.2, 56.4. We'll just bring this down. Okay, well, okay, that'll do it. And we'll load that setting in there. So that's pretty much. You know what we need to do? Throw our ideas on. Wow. Here we go. So that's all good there. So let's keep us going. So if we're going to look at our we're looking at 30.5, 30.5 slash 56.3. 56. 6.3. Let's enter you into there. And our block fuel. What's happening here? I can't read up the top. Whatever was before bro. Sorry, Fly with Mob. I I don't, with this chat, I can't see what's above that. You'll have to repeat that one again. Hey mate, you have immense knowledge about flying. Why didn't you choose professional flying? No, I'm a bit of a cowboy. I don't know that much about really anything. I just go with what I watch and learn. This Toliss is full native VR. No, it's not full. I don't call it full native because I can't use the yoke or the tiller, which for us VR guys that really go for touch controllers, yeah, it's not fully implemented. Which I've put a post. I've chatted in a post with the dev and staff, and he thinks that joystick is the way to go, but that really doesn't give everybody options, because a lot of people would want to fly this and buy this if they can do full VR. But at this point, we're not quite there. We're not quite full VR. So in our block view, what do we say? We're putting in 7.6. Okay, so that's good. We're done there. Let's go into our flight plan here. We're going to go YBBN, and we're flying out of 19 left today. Departure 19. No SID. Why no SID? Are you serious? Okay, well, fair enough. We're supposed to use Corral 5. Let's go back. 19. No, that's it. Okay, no SID. Well, apparently we're not allowed. Fair enough. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter on departure, really, does it? Okay, so destination is Hamilton Island. We're going to go arrival, and we're going to be arriving on 1-4. 1-4. Why do you not give us? Why did you not give us any stars? So we're going to use C, D. Let's just do D to be safe. I don't know exactly where that is, but it'll work. So we've got that, and that looks pretty good. We're going to performance, and what we're going to do is head over to here and go to select our flaps here, and we're looking at 149, 149, 151. The flap selection done on weight on aircraft for takeoff and landing. It's pretty much, it's calculated by like a performance calculator. The Toliss has one in it, so what I have to do, as far as flaps 1 goes, it's actually my choice, but what the power is set, the flex temp is set to the runway length. So it's saying if we do flaps 1, we're going to need a flex temp of 64, and this is the type of CG and the flaps whatever setting that we need to do for this runway. So runway 19, it says that, and so yeah, so I've decided to do one flaps. If I decided to do 2, then this would change to here. Obviously our speed would come down. Our flex temp seemed to have gone up, I guess because we've probably got a bit more drag with the flaps out. So yeah, that's that. Oh hey Panther guy, I fly like cowboy, I break the rules. So do I do too. In FSX. Milo. Yo. Okay. What I might do here is put this in 149, 149, 151. So let's do this. 149. Thank you. 149. Oh, careful, careful. 449. That's crazy. 149 and 151. And I think we did 1 flaps slash D in 0.3, and we don't need to set anything in Airbus because it's all sorted. The flex temp we said was 64. 64. I'm going to slap that in there. See, we need to get going because we've got a long flight ahead of us. So what we're going to do here is we don't need this anymore, I don't think. We're all good. What we might do is we might just cheat a bit and align our RS. Everything else is good. But we don't need the reflections right up. It's on auto. Ground services, we don't need all of that. We're not actually, to be honest, I might just do the normal push, the Toliss pushback with this. Okay, so here's our APU. How's our volumes? How is the volumes? Can anybody hear the aircraft? Let me have a look at the outside here. Let me have a look. Testing, testing. Where's our volumes? I can't hear. There's definitely something there, but it's not that loud. It will be when we get moving though. So it looks to me we have an APU, and we're going to put our bleed on. There we go. Why didn't that click on? Okay, we can get rid of this. Go. Get rid of you. You can move down here a bit out of the way. I don't think we really need. There was something I wanted to do. Ground services. We'll have that clip there. Okay, looking good. YBBN. Enter. Airport info. We are here. Zoom in a touch. There we go, and we're heading out of 19, so we're going to turn. We're going to tail to the left over there. Okay, I do not know what our QNH is, but we will find out. I'll have to do that. The joys, the joys, the joys. Did I load my flight plan in? I don't think I did. YBBN, I'll throw that in there. Good. And conditions, we're looking at 1021. Okay. 1021. We're going up to 38,000. We're going to put our constraints on here and our constraints on there. That's okay. They'll put that back to 20. Bring that back to 1. Okay. Let's get happening here. We're all good there. Let's turn them on. Okay, so what we might do is we might get a bit of a push back just via this one. It just makes it pretty easy. So we're going to do a distance of how far? Not far, probably minimum. So we'll grab that and bring it down to 30, and we're going to go tail left 90 degrees. I could do better pushback, but this is going to get us going quicker. So we should see, here he comes over there, so that's cool. Our bleeds are on. We'll start putting our fuel pumps on. I would like. They're up full. And spoilers are armed. Okay. How are we looking outside? Here he comes. Not the greatest looking tug, really. Okay, now that that's done, we can probably get rid of you. Okay. Going to turn our terrain radar on. I'm going to just well, we're not using any ATC, so we put them on anyway. This is all pretty good here. Give ourselves. Pretty sure he wants to. Yes, he does. Okay. Let's start our engines. Ignition on. Engine 2. Let's go. Waiting for a little bit of action here. Oh, there we go. Into it's happening. Shen 7345, welcome. Oh, hi there. Today we're doing the Toliss A319 with the 1.3 patch. Okay. Oh, apparently, wow, that's a bit of a interesting pushback, really, isn't it? Are you going to turn? It's supposed to be doing 30 meters back. Oh dear, that's a shocking. That's absolutely shocking. Okay, let's get engine 2 happening. Gonna get our flaps 1 happening. Okay, what do we got? We won't have taxi lights on yet. Hey, where is this guy taking us? I think because I turned off the menu. Yeah, okay. I think because I turned off the menu, he's going... Yeah, that's not cool. I guess I'll learn about doing that. Wow, that's... come on. Well, that's an interesting place to push back to. Rule number 1, when you're doing better push back with the Toliss, do not close the menu. Apparently, we're in the middle of nowhere now. Okay, well that's interesting. That's okay. We've got 2 engines. Let's get ourselves moving here. I'm hoping, yeah, he's gone. So let's put strobes. Oh, turn that off. Like flying full loaded with my Oculus Rift. Yeah, I would like it with totally full as well, but they just didn't give it to us, though, did they? So that's kind of disappointing. I'm pretty disappointed, Mob. I was waiting for this. It's just not really, like, it's fantastic for what it is, but it's not really where it's supposed to be. So let's get rid of you again, and we've got to get going. So put our brakes to medium. I'm going to jump in the chair that I have to be in, which is just here. So what we're going to do is, and see, because I have my stick just here, it's around here somewhere, and the throttles are working here, I can't have it the other way around, because then I can't use the throttles with the touch controls, which is kind of uncool, but what can we do? Okay, so we're looking good. Let's get ourselves moving onto the taxiway, because that would be cool. Now if I want to look at the Abby tab, I have to go all the way over there to do so. So yeah, okay. Let's turn out see, my other thing is I can't use a nose wheel, so once again, a little bit uncool. Let's see if I can use it from here. Yeah, so there we go. I don't know why I'm in the grass, but okay, let's get ourselves happening here. Get ourselves lined up a bit and we'll get going. See, because this is the way it is, it's not as fluid as, say, the Zebo. You know, this is the problem. It's that the Zebo sets a standard when it comes to VR in tubes. So, you know, unless you're doing it the way they do it, then you know, let's fly with Milo. Yeah, let's get going, eh? Bring our power back a bit. I don't really like flying on the side, but because my actual HOTAS is right here, kind of have to. And you can see over here we're headed down taxiway. To be honest, I could probably be sitting in the other one still. Let's do that till we get going. There we go. I feel more comfortable over here. Okay, so let's get that happening. These should have been on. Actually, let's go there. Oh, yeah, beacon light should have been on as we're moving. So headed up to Alpha 1. So I can turn the aircraft with my pedals, but yeah, she's not too great. Okay, anyway, I had to put our brakes to max. 2 cabin calls there, and we're just going to do our takeoff config there. We're good to go. We can bring back our power back. Oh, that's into reverse, don't want to do that. So, yeah, for those who use HOTAS throttles and your yoke, or sorry, your stick exclusively, and you don't need to worry about doing the throttle here, this is not going to bother you at all. Fly with Mob, I like BizJets, they fly really fast. Okay. Now I may need to do a bit of a turn with the HOTAS tiller here. So we're going to be in the LVR for quite some time here. Yeah, it's not going to let me do it, so I have to turn with this. What happened? Reverse? I did not hit reverse. So this is me leaning forward to actually use my tiller, which is not ideal. If we had our tiller down here working in VR, we wouldn't have to lean forward like this. Okay, let's get ourselves stopped here briefly. Now, takeoff lights, turn up our runway lights, and we're going to throw these on. We don't need our wing lights on, and I think we're ready to go. Flaps set, spoilers are armed. Let's have a bit more power here. Hopefully we can do a bit of a turn. Don't know why that turned off our auto brake. Doesn't look like it's going to let me actually do a turn. I have to use the tiller. Okay. Here we are, lined up on runway 19. Okay. So where are we flying to, Captain Milo? We are flying to Hamilton Island, straight up the north coast of Queensland. So let's actually get going. Faying. Okay, looking good. Let's get going. Let's look for our. Oh, went in the wrong seat because I have to fly in this seat. Where's my? There she is. Okay. Okay, off we go. Let's see if we can find our flex here. There we are. There goes my touch controller. Damn it. What are we looking at? 100. Check. Okay, it's V1. We don't have any call outs, which is a shame. And up we go. Okay, let's get up to our nose. Up to. Looks like we're doing a turn already. Okay, gear up. Bit of a turn, not flying runway heading at all, we're just getting into it. We won't fly it exactly. So as soon as we do get all happening, we'll go back to the other seat because it's just so much better. Okay, what do we got? Bring it back to thrust climb. Good, I'll check messages soon. Okay, let's spoilers are out and flaps are back. And away. We're just gonna hand fly just for a second. Oh, there's the port there out there. looks like that's all reclaimed land right there. How we're looking. Everything's running quite nicely. Okay, we're coming round. We're going to intercept this. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Bit of wind. Oh yeah, love it. Okay, let's get the old autopilot there. Now I need to find my touch controller. Okay, so right now I'm Brisbane. How you going? I'm going to move back so I have some space. And we're just going to sit here. There we go. What's everyone up to? Flying. I got my ticket already paid. Yep. It took us. Off we went. We're all good. Leaving the old Bris Vegas. Off we go. Okay. 5,700. We're good. I've got my laser beam here, so we're all sorted here, guys. Not the greatest weather today. Hope it's not cloudy all the way up. That would be a little bit discouraging. Okay, you know what? 7,000, good enough for me. Let's get our lights off here. And we're going to let everybody up. No point in sitting around. Want to get up? Get up. So what I did there was I went back to the main seat because I don't need to hand fly anything for now. And what I've done is push myself away from my desk, so everywhere I go I shouldn't hit. Oh, actually can feel something there. Well, I can pretty much reach everything that I want. Now, where are you? Just here. Are you guys? Oh, that's you guys. Let's turn you guys up a bit. Okay, let's get out onto standard. Clouds, more clouds. I'm actually using FSE clouds today. I find they're not too bad. They do wrap around your aircraft a touch, but I've actually been enjoying them. So up we go. Progress. Let's have a look. Progress report. Top of descent is 370 nautical miles. We're obviously a long way off. We're on standard there. Beautiful. Really like it. I would really like these lights to work properly. That's up full. I know it's daytime and all. Okay, we're at 13,000. We can turn off our logos. We don't need. That's good. Okay. FSE clouds, nice. Yeah, they're not bad. I tell you what, his new one when it comes out, it's going to be pretty good. As far as visually in VR, they aren't that bad. They actually look pretty good. Okay, what we might do is go in here and delete YBHM. Gets you happening. Yep, well, let's get a chart. It's handy having this here too. Also, I am actually using the little VR plug-in that locks you at 30, so it's actually running quite nicely. It really is a shame though that our lighting is here, it's quite dark. Why don't we change that? Let's go time of day. It's just that we're headed away from the sun, aren't we? So if we look out, oh, we've got some winglets. Real clouds, not fake. Well, they're still 2D clouds, which it's not great. I do like the volumetric ones, but they look, you know, look pretty good. Oh, we never changed out. Not that we're actually using our TCAS, but you know. Okay, we're going pretty good. We're going up at 2,400 feet per minute. That's no slug, no slouch. Let's have a look outside, maybe. It's like a coastline. Now I think they're actually CFM engines here. Now we're not going to have any rain today, so we don't have to worry about the effects. Pack flow, let's have that on normal. Okay, we have a bit of time to go. Let's have a look here. Let's zoom this out a bit. Good old Milo, he is at it again. What am I at again? What have I done, Panther? What have I done? Wow. I'm really contemplating getting rid of the weather just so we could actually see something. I think you're the only one here, Panther. It's just you and me. It's the Panther and Milo show, it looks like. According to our restream, anyway. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, what I might do is we're going to here, and I'll just put this over onto there, and we'll leave that one on there, and we can look on our flight plan here. Actually, to be honest, we could go and click this back. No, keep the clouds, really? Okay, you don't want... Well, it's not only keeping the clouds, it's actually keeping the weather as well. Okay, let's zoom out a touch here. How much? Yeah, I'm really pushed back from the old desk, so I've got a lot of room here, which is good. So if we zoom the hell out, actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go into plan, and we'll bring this back to 20, and we'll start stepping through here. Okay. So we're basically going to fly straight over Hamilton Island, which is lovely, and we're going to come around. Do a bit of a turn. What I might do, because I know this will be a little bit tight, is BNI at 3,800, 3,047, BHD 47, so that's about 1,000. Yeah, it's getting a little bit, yeah. So what I might do is we'll go into here, and we're just gonna actually back. Going to hit the overfly, and we're going to overfly him. Okay, so basically, let's get further in through here. I'm going to fly down. I'm off, bro. See you, sir. Take it easy, Panther. Thanks for popping by. So, what I've done here is I've overflown the this fix here instead of letting it cut it, just because the altitude difference is a little bit tight. You know, it likes to cut it just to save fuel. But now I've overflown it, which is with this little button here, and we're going to overfly that one, and then bring it around, and we're going to come on in here, which is on our way into there. So yep, let's have a look back. Yeah, so it's still 10,000 as we fly over the airport. Pop back here. Well, not much to see here. You know what? I'm actually going to zap the clouds just so we've got a bit of scenery. Let's have a look here. Customize. Manual. Nothing worse than watching something and you can't even see anything. Scattered. Still can't see anything anyway, so what's the point? Looks nice enough. 28,000 feet. Can't see too much anyway. What do we got here? I don't know if it's Caloundra or... Okay, let's put our airports on. Oh, apparently... SU. There's definitely an airport down there. What is... We can start our... Okay, UTC 0648. And right now... Okay, just over an hour. Fair enough. See if we can get
Yankee Bravo Hotel Mike Airport Information Foxtrot 1009er Zulu Weather Wind 082 at 23 gusting to 33 visibility 10,000 sky condition 3,000 scattered 3,700 scattered 5,400 scattered temperature 26 dew point 21 QNH 1015 advise on initial contact with information Foxtrot. Yankee.
1015. Performance, next phase. Zero. I don't know if it'll let us. Oh. Will, beautiful. Okay, we'll leave that for there for now. Well, we're going to be up here for a while. We've still got 324 nautical miles till top of descent. What have we got down here? Let's have a look outside. Visibility isn't that great. I think it might be drink time. So airport info. only just fit that onto the island, didn't it? What would have got? 5,700. It's not a long... It is not a long strip at all. Still on top of descent though. Getting there. What's all these? Quite a number of little airports down there actually. Okay, time to grab a drink of water. It's just over here. Now this is where you jump out of VR and just jump into 2D. How's our winds? Well, it doesn't help that we have a 58 knot headwind. I haven't quite sussed out the push and pull. As far as I know, yeah, it's what I thought. If you aim for the top, it's a push. Aim for the bottom, it's a pull. Gotcha. We're learning. Yeah, so the manipulations are pretty decent. Like all these turn like Zevo dials, which is pretty good. These will click through just with a one click. It's not a flick like a Zevo. Yeah, you can't like flick. I see. You can. 1, 2. Nah. I was thinking you could actually flick down to do it, but it goes through a loop, which is okay. But apart from that, you know, it's great having these. I really do enjoy it. Now, everything is pretty smooth, even though the frame rates aren't fantastic, so I'm not having any problems there. I don't really need to have those lights on. We'll turn them off. As far as I know, everything turns. Don't want to touch too much around here, just in case. Everything. All these warnings, obviously. This one I hate, the GS warning. It's like, but it's pretty good. Had the weather radar on today. It's just up on the on this one over here. It's pretty straight up. So obviously we don't have any problem with the weather today. So no worries. we have the totodemic textures on here as well, a bit crisper. So now the trim's a little bit dodgy. They're not totally fantastic. Actually, what I might do is just turn some very high cloud. That's our progress here. 276. Okay, let's have a look. What we could do is we'll have a look at our approaches. So get back here. Go back. Now arrival, our approach. What is our arrival? 1 performance phase cruise descent approach 14 Zulu. Okay, 14 Zulu. That'll be that one. Load you in. Anytime. Okay, what do we got? Bring you up. We're looking at about 3,900. Yeah, we're coming in through here. So 3,900. If we could get down earlier, I would do a short final, but I don't think that's going to happen. $36,000. We're only just getting up there. Yeah, I'm not totally convinced about these 2D clouds, but they look great from distance. It's just when they get right up on you, they're not so fantastic. Coming right for you. Temps and should check out that again. Just have a bit of tracking.
Yankee Bravo Hotel Mike. Airport information, Hotel 1030 Zulu, weather, wind 082 at 21, visibility 10,000, sky condition 3,100, scattered 4,000, scattered 5,200, scattered, temperature 25, dew point 21, QNH 1015. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Hotel.
So let's go through that again. Now that I don't have tracking
Yankee
issues.
Bravo Hotel Mike. Airport information, Hotel 1030 Zulu, weather, wind 082 at 21, visibility 10,000, sky condition 3,100, scattered 4,000, scattered 5,200, scattered, temperature 25, dew point 21, QNH 1015. Advise on initial contact, you have information.
Okay, you have information. Okay, so our decision height looks to be, it's hard to read. We'll just throw in 850, that seems very high, but nonetheless. 850. Beauty. today this was probably rather loud. Yep, she's a little hazy, so it's a little hard to see anything at all. Definitely still over land. And we're nearly at top of descent, top of climb. And everything's running nicely. So this is the 1.3 patch for Toliss, so all these little things work now with the touch controllers, which is fantastic. The only thing that doesn't work is our yoke and our tiller. Damn it. So yeah. Just turn this up a bit. But all our throttles work, our trims work, even though it's not lit up. Obviously spoilers and stuff, flaps. I don't think, no, the rudder trim does not work. I don't think. I don't want to touch it. Let's just move our chat around. There it goes. Let's have a look outside. An interesting dog leg. Where's the coast? Right here. A lot of rivers around here. Line ourselves up again. Okay, so yeah, we're a little way off the coast. Let's bring ourselves back a bit. So today my flight seat is actually over there because my HOTAS, which I have to use because there's no VR on the yoke, on the stick, the HOTAS is on my right. You know, it's right-handed stick. Putting up my left doesn't feel right. It doesn't grip right. So yeah, I'll put it on the left. So when I'm sitting in this seat here, I've got my throttles and such here, and then I've got my actual real life stick right there. So we all do everything like that, which not ideal. So I go back and forth between this seat and that seat. But as far as this being my favourite aircraft, I'm willing to deal with that because it is my favourite aircraft. So look at that, we have a top descent coming up. What are we looking at? 224, long way off. I've been moving around so much in my chair, I don't actually know where my computer is at this stage. Huh? It's pretty much where I thought it would be. That's interesting. What is that? Oh, it's water. The reflection of the sun. Let's have a look outside. Oh. There we go. Oh, I think that's a bit of tracking. There's the chat right there. Get a bit of vertigo. You stand up. Best we sit down. These long flights though, you can get a bit of a head because of the headset. Okay, what do we got? 0648. About under an hour. Looks pretty good. So all these are clickable, obviously. I should go through and, yep, that works. I should go through and click everything within reason without breaking something. These all don't click though. Yeah, I think the haze is a little bit too much. Well, I'm sure there's days that are this hazy, but checking out the scenery, it's not fantastic. We're at 38,000. What we might do is we might get ourselves moving a little faster. Or maybe not. It's 2.81. Is he going to try to achieve it? I wonder if we could change this up a bit. Two 239. Pretty sure we could get down. Now I do have zoom level 16 all the way up the coast here, pretty much. And if it's not, it's zoom level 14 by Fork Boy with the Sentinel. See, the clouds do look quite decent down here. Look at that; it looks quite nice. It's not giving us it didn't want to. Doesn't want to give us any faster. We must be cranking it out. Fair enough. We'll just get that managed. Well, there's not much to do up here. These long flights. These type of flights that you do offline and watch something else. See, that's quite nice. 107. It's not too bad. So what we could do, not that we need to yet, but we can do it. Oh no, you didn't just do that. No, 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 no. No, see, that's the problem. I did not want to do that. $38,000. Come on. No, not 36,000. We got 30. Yeah. You got to really watch that, otherwise you end up descending before you need to. Now I've probably screwed up our top of descent completely. Our top of descent is at 624. I can sort that out. Yeah, gotta be very careful with your manipulations with these push and pulls. They're probably the hardest thing because they're very specific. How is... Yeah, we've got lots of fuel, that's okay. $624 is what we need, but it's still a little ways off. Yeah, it's okay. Might do. Actually, that's not a great place for it because they're going to be over there in time. see where our okay. No, we've got to wait till we get to 38,000, back to 38,000 again. Very dark here in the cockpit. Let's change. No, I can't do much about that. It's the direction we're headed. We're just not winning with this this lighting. Yeah, it really doesn't help too much. Oh, 7:15. Okay, 20 minutes, jeez. Where's that drink of mine? Got it. 0740. 2% 0715. The door's changed. Wow, the doors have changed. You can't get out through the door anymore. Oh no, unless that's the... Nah, wrong aircraft. Okay. Yeah, we're headed to that VOR anyway. 114.-4. I wonder if anything in here has actually changed. No. Offset. Old. Going 7:15, still getting there. So how long till we land? Oh, like 38 minutes. Cool. least our lighting is a little bit better in here now. Okay, what are we looking at? 7:05, 10 minutes till top of descent here. Bam. Yeah, everything's set here, isn't it? What do we got? Performance. Approach, yep, all good. These long flights, takes a long time for anything to happen. Not the ideal stream. Oh, weather change. Okay, I think Hamilton Island's around there. In that area right there. Yeah, we're looking 4 minutes to go. Okay, let's start, see if we can. $3,900. Yeah, so the click point for clicking between 100 and 1,000 is a little bit indented in here. And yeah, if you want to do open, sent, or whatever, you can click down the bottom. If you want managed, you got to go up the top. Okay, we're pretty much hit our top of descent. We're already headed on our way down, which is not uncommon to start off early and watch our vertical deviation come back slowly, which is exactly what it's doing right now. See it over here. But all we can do is sit back and relax. Apparently there's a lot of islands underneath us, which we cannot see. It's a bit of a slow descent actually. Our arrival is at 7:42, so we still have 25 minutes to go. That's not too bad. So basically we're going to head to Hamilton and go out. As you can see here, go grab the VOR, we're heading to there, and then we're going to go head out to here. BHM ND 3900, and then going to track back to here and then all the way in. She ain't the longest trip in the world, no sorry, but the old Toliss can get in there. Okay, we're on our way down. So we're looking for 39 at our friendly BHMND, which we're gonna get to there, which is the one we're overflying at 7:36. So we've still got 15 minutes before we actually get ready for that, and pretty much there, it's like on our base, and then we'll be going in, but it's a long final. We're a touch over the ocean here. What are we looking at? Yeah, but there's lots of islands. See one. I just saw one. Definitely some under there. Let's have a look in the other seat. Does anyone see any? No. It's cloudy. We got 30,000, going through 30,000. What have we got? 1800 feet per minute. Hey Fred, welcome aboard. Hi Milo, so is this better than Zebo in VR or similar? Well, I don't think anything is better than Zebo in VR because it does it all the way it's supposed to be done. Like for instance, this yoke down here, this stick down here doesn't work. This tiller down here doesn't work. Now, I posted on the VR thread of the Toliss in the X-Plane org forums today saying, you know, this is not full VR. I've got these little numbers and I like to use them exclusively when I'm flying, and Zebo, obviously that's the way you do it. Like, I mean, that's the way you can do it. Now if you're a person that uses the HOTAS and doesn't worry about using your stick and throttle with these, then it's pretty much the same as the Zebo. But what the Zebo gives is the option to use the stick and the tiller. So you can't use the tiller at all to turn. So I have to like reach forward, which happens to be right over my tiller's right. My joystick at the moment is all the way over here. I mean, sorry, my throttle for my tiller. So I have to reach there just to use the nose wheel steering when I'm on the ground. I was hoping when this came out that everything would work. Stick, tiller, everything else works. All this, all the trims, all these buttons, everything works, and it's fantastic. If you use the HOTAS, and don't use these to fly, just use these to manipulate everything, it's just as good as the Zebo. But if you're looking for the full experience with touch controllers, then no, the Zebo still wins overall, which is great. Great for Zebo, they've done it the right way. 757 is pretty good though. 757 uses the thumbsticks manipulation, which is awesome. And obviously there's a lot of GA that do it correctly, but for now, yeah, so if you use the HOTAS, then you will not care. You'll be just like, cool, now I can do things with my touch controllers, and then fly, throttle and stick with your HOTAS. I could do that too, but it's not the way I like to do it, so I'm a bit disappointed in that. But like I said, use the HOTAS, so it's win. You know, it runs well. It's better on the frames than the A320. I would get the A320 because I think you can use the stick and the tiller. I think you can do it, and that would be the reason for me to grab that. So I would consider that, because this is not finished in my opinion. So, which is a shame, because this is my favourite aircraft. So I wish they would get onto that and do it, or let someone else do it. But the dev seems to think that there's not really enough people that like to fly just with these exclusively. So for that, he doesn't like using these either. He uses the HOTAS as well. So he doesn't think that time spent on fixing this is not worth the money. He'd rather be working on other things. But I think you need to have options. It's like people who like to fly with these get the option, and if you just do strict HOTAS, then that's fine. And I know flying strictly with the HOTAS, yeah, worried about the frame hit for sure. If you don't have the space to use the touch controllers, then a lot of people just use the HOTAS anyway. So, and I can use it. I can use the HOTAS as well. And I actually do use it. It's I will be using it for landing. What I have to do though, because the throttles are here, and my actual joystick is obviously right-handed, I have to get here and then use my throttles here. So I land and take off in this seat because I can't use the throttles here. Like I can't have throttles. I can't have throttles on my right and have my joystick on my right as well. So kind of a little bit immersion braking for me. I'm very much. I feel for me the immersion is the greatest using just touch controllers, and that's why Zeebo is so good at that. Good on them for doing it right, in my opinion. So yeah, I do find it kind of a little bit annoying that I have to like switch chairs. I wish I could do everything from here. And I don't want to resort to just using the HOTAS because I love to. It's not that I love to, but I hate putting touch controllers down. They're in my hands. I want them to be in my hands while I'm doing stuff for the whole flight. I don't want to have to pick them up and put them down for doing stuff. I guess really it's only for takeoff and landing. But yeah, I'm not the only one who feels this. There's other people in that thread having a comment about it, and I know other people that want to buy aircraft that are fully VR implemented, and if Toliss made it fully implemented, more people would buy it. So I don't get it. People wait for full implementation of VR, and they just haven't produced that. It's a shame. But it's a great aircraft, it's my favourite aircraft, and it's great in VR, so apart from those. Okay, what have we got? 16,000. We're going to be flying over good old Hamilton Island shortly too. We're definitely getting lower here. I'm going to have to rearrange chairs and stuff. Zoom in. Now, Australia at 10,000 is the transition altitude, but I'm a bit of a cowboy, so I'm going to get started. So we're going to put on our just going to put these on, and we're going to get that to take off. There we go. Oh, well, we saw some islands. Looks like we've got a bit of cloud down here, hopefully not too much. It's supposed to be scattered. I'm not seeing super scattered. Now we'll probably end up seeing ourselves here as well. I'm also using this today, which is this OVR settings, and it gets you to lock it at 30 frames with asynchronous, and it actually works really well. How are you going to upgrading your goggles from Oculus? Planning to get a higher? Probably not, just because I feel that even with the most powerful system at the moment, you can't really cater for the next gen just yet. You're gonna need like a really top end system to go next level on the the headsets, unless they have that new FOV style headset which is coming out, which looks good because it only renders what's in front of you. That's I think that's going to make a hell of a difference. So but I'm totally happy with this. I'm running 1.5 pixel density. I'm so used to flying VR because I do it mainly all the time. I don't have a problem with any of this. If I can't see something, I just kind of zoom in a bit and have a look-see. Apart from that, Yeah, do you have the, Fred, do you have the Oculus? Here we are coming in here. Okay, we're at 12,000. We're gonna ding these guys. We're gonna we'll just arm our spoilers early. Yeah, I'm not really bothered by the whole resolution's not good enough school. I think the immersion totally outweighs the lack of resolution. So we are coming towards Hamilton Island right now. We're heading for the VOR, so we'll actually probably see our strip soon enough. What do we got? HM is 10 nautical miles, so we are getting close. It's pretty good currently. Yeah, and I know people that have had every single headset, and they say the Oculus is the best all round. Like the Odyssey has better resolution, but what you can do with the Oculus is just so much better. Okay, we're coming on in. There's Hamilton Island. Hopefully we're going to break in the clouds and we can actually see. My parents actually had their honeymoon at Hamilton Island. No, they went to Heron Island. Ah, damn. Okay, you can see straight down there. There's the strip. A little bit hard to see, but we're definitely coming over. How's our vertical deviation? We're at 70 feet below. That's okay, that works pretty good. How's our ATIS here? Let's
Yankee, Bravo, Hotel, Mike, airport information, Lima, 1130, Zulu, weather, wind, 082, at 24, visibility, 10,000, sky condition, 3,500, scattered, ceiling, 4,600, broken ceiling, Yankee, Bravo, Hotel, Mike, airport information, Lima, 1130, Zulu, weather, wind, 08.
Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Freddie, you Australian, eh? Look, there we go. Look, there's Hamilton Island down there. Going straight over. This is the usual approach anyway, so the old, okay, we've got to head to standard. 1021, obviously we've already put it in our performance there. What I need to do is sort ourselves. Okay, so I'm getting in my old piloting seat here, so what I'm going to need to do is Melbourne. Okay, sweet. I lived in Frankston for for 6 months many years ago. Yeah, it's pretty funny because everyone goes, oh god, Frankston. Okay, let's have a look here. Well, that's good, that works pretty good. 3.9. It's so weird flying from this side though, I'm just not used to it. What I might do is, okay, that's good. That works pretty good. Now we're there. Okay, let's just make sure we're doing okay here. 8,400. Okay. This could happen all pretty quick, to be honest. So what I might do, have a sip of water. So do you fly X-plane or do you fly prepared? A great place to pass through. I don't know if that's even true. Okay, looking good. I'm just going to do a cabin check there. We're going 240. What's our D cells looking at? Okay, I'm going to bring this over here and put that progress over there. 450. We're a little high. Are we not? We're coming down. And 5.6 is what we need. No, we're okay. What I might do is we're going to slow ourselves down a bit though. So we're coming in hot here. I think we're okay. How are we looking over there? It's weird sitting on this side. Yep, they're all set. Looking good. Explain does. Got the picture of it, but don't use it. Explain does this the job well. But yeah, definitely for VR, Explain is the way to go. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to give ourselves full spoilers for the turn. A little bit cloudy. We should break through this cloud shortly. Hopefully. We're on track though. Looks like it's a little windy. We have a 23 knot cross. Oh, this could be fun. Yeah, I know we have. Oh, that's new. Actually, flashing the old speed brake there. 5.8, 5.6, 5.8. Yeah, I know it's still out. I put it out. Okay, let's give ourselves some flaps and we'll put our speed brakes armed. Oh, we're broken out. That's nice. Lovely. Okay, 5.2. We're still looking pretty good. Hamilton is way back there, but we'll. I wish I wish I had flown into Hamilton Island. That would be cool. Okay. I still feel a little bit awkward sitting in this seat and flying, but what can you do? Now we're still a ways out. You're about 15 nautical miles. Yeah, straight over there. Okay, we're going to set our brakes to medium. Good to be FO occasionally. Yeah, but I'm not FO because I'm actually, they do fly from this seat as well, so they do pilot from this seat as well, but yeah, usually it's the FO seat, but not all the time. Yeah, I'm... Okay. Just rearrange ourselves here. Looking good. Soon we're going to be on. Let's put our... what's our altitude? Oh yeah, cool. Get our approach. Second autopilot there. 180. Let's give ourselves some more flaps. Looking good. Okay, haven't got far to go now. .36 and we're on final. Let's just down with the old landing gear. And we're going to give ourselves some more flaps. Oh, not too bad. 104 at 24 knots. Now, yeah, so this airport is 5,700. Okay, let's just go full flaps. Give our nose down a bit. Now we do have a bit of we're not quite straight on, so I think we have to do a little bit of slight last turn. So what I might do is let's Yeah. Now I don't have a autopilot disconnect button, so
2,500.
let's just do that. Start getting used to. Oh, because I gotta get used to being in this side. You pretty much live for this part of the trip, really. Good. 3 green. Spoilers set. Full flaps. We'll get our trusty touch controller. Now it is harder to fly with touch controllers. This is one of the things that the dev said that he tried it and was like, he does his worst landings ever, but I do my best landings with touch controllers, so it's just harder to do. You just got to take your time and learn it, basically. It's not easy. Oh, don't let the old glide slope get away from us. Gonna need to get on the old brakes too. Problem with touch controls too, if you move too much, we're gonna... Hey, Flight NL, welcome aboard. We're just about to land here, gotta keep the old... eyes on the prize. Yeah, you gotta be, yeah, they are really sensitive, and you're like, you forget where your hand is, and it moves and stuff, and you're like, oh no, and you end up, what's that tracking doing? What's that touch controller doing? Freaking out. I think it might be losing its power.
Minimum.
Okay. Yeah, see, I move my controllers and it thinks, okay. What are you doing, touch controller? Yeah, we've got a bit of a, yeah, definitely a bit of a crosswind.
$300. $200. $100. 50. 40. 30. Retard. 10. Drive.
Oh. Is my reverse thrusters on? Oh yeah, she's pretty... It was a bit of an interesting one, but I thought I lost my reverses for a second there. We'll go back and have a look, but see, right at the moment we're back to reverses, so, and then we're going to click into the old back and again. Oh, yeah, she was a bit interesting. Throw on the brake fan there. Okay, let's give ourselves a bit of forward movement. I don't know why it wants to do all this config business. Okay, well, let's get rid of that. Let's put on the old... Now, the thing is, we'll get rid of our spoilers. we're going to turn around. So, oh, we've got a turning circle there, but I think we can do it. Now what I need to do, lean forward here, and so right now, because we don't have a tiller, I'm using my tiller on my HOTAS, so we'll just get ourselves happening. Wow, that was a perfect turn. Okay, so we're just going to head to the airport. We are going to have a look at the replay because I think I might have floated just a touch. Okay, so what we're going to do here is lights off, put ourselves in the taxi. But it feels good in VR. It's always iffy with oh, thanks Infinite. Yeah, it could have been. I think it could have been better, but what I love to do is get out on the runway in VR and have a look at the landing, which we'll do as soon as we get to the gate. Okay, let's turn on our APU. It's not the longest strip, so you've got to be pretty careful. And the problem with VR is something goes wrong and you look away from the screen, and before you know it, you're heading across the runway somewhere you're not supposed to be. But do you always use it? Well, not always, but most of the time. There was a time when that's all I did. But pretty much, if you look through all my videos, there's a hell of a lot of VRs there. Hell of a lot. It really depends on the mood I'm in, because I'm going to have to reach forward for the tiller again. Streaming in VR is a lot more work, you know, and it's tougher on the system. Sometimes you're like, you know what, I'm just going to take it easy. You know, even when you're using ATC, you're like, oh, will I use VR, or will I just do 2D because it's actually easier? Because, you know, writing down stuff, setting up to flight. Here we go, we'll come in straight in here. So what we'll do a quick rewind. It will take a little bit of a rewind, but it's definitely worth it. It's pretty fun. Get on the old. Now, is this where we're supposed to be? I think, yeah. Thank you, Tiger Air. Let's put our park brake on. We're definitely stopped, aren't we? Okay, now what we're going to do is grab our controller, which is there, and you have a new sub on your way to. I know, yeah, slowly getting to 1,000. Thank you for the sub. Is it hat switch? This, sorry, what's that? This is okay, so what we have to do is go into views. Oh no, we're going to replay. What we're going to do, a quick rewind. Sorry about this, but it just takes a little bit of time. Come on, down we go. Let's go back. Come on. Okay. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And we're going to go back and just have a look at our replay. Shouldn't take too long. Mm, 23 knots coming from just, you know, a bit of crosswind, and it's not super fun. Okay, we're just going to quickly do a turnaround. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause when we're above the threshold, just so I can jump out. Yeah, let's see it. Oh gee, we definitely came in sideways, didn't we? What was happening there? Okay, so let's go maybe there. Oh, coming in sideways. Okay, well, let's go back. Bit of crabbing. Oh, bit of a float. We're long. It's not bad though. Let's go have a look. Wow, we're way down, aren't we? Okay, let's go back a touch. Coming in, kicking it sideways. Or that wing definitely whew. Okay. Okay, there we go, guys. That was fun. What we're going to do is quickly shut ourselves down. Let's have a look outside quickly. Tiger Air. I never fly Tiger Air. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we do have an our APU is actually on. So let's shut off the engines. And there, we're going to turn off our fuel pumps. Go. Which PC do you use? I have a Ryzen 1700, overclocked a touch to 3650, which I need a cooler to go higher really, and then I have a 1080 Ti with it's 11 gig, yeah, it must be, with 32 gig of RAM. Okay, let's I thought they were already off. Turn those off. Nav lights, strobes, big come off there. APU's off. Let everybody up. Everyone can get out. Turn you off. Let's get rid of our deers. Beautiful there. I was asking what the. Oh, sorry, did I miss your thing, Fred? I was asking what do you have until linked to on your arm. Well, I have a Thrustmaster Warthog, so I just use the next to the throttle is like a slider. I know it's not the right direction, it's only up and down, but yeah. Can I ask how much it was? I got it from PC Case Gear, which is that's an Australian place, but I think it was 3.5 or so. I think it was. You could probably build it yourself for a lot quicker. You need a good PC, yeah, you definitely do. You need at least like a Intel 6700 or a 1700 Ryzen, and you definitely need a 1080 Ti if you're going to do VR. So, yep, okay, so that's good. Doors are open. Pretty good, looking good. That's all good there. Nav light should be off too. That should be off. I have a Warthog 2. I'll try that slider. Yeah, well, I have to do it because I don't think 1080. I don't think 1080 is a must for this game. It is if you want VR. If you want to fly in VR though. If you want to fly in VR, you'll be disappointed if you don't have a 1080 Ti. You'll be frustrated. As for flying 2D, you are correct. Draz, you can get away with a lot less, but you know how it is. You always want to go harder and push harder, but obviously 1080 Ti is still very expensive. So, and let's face it, the only thing you really need 1080 Ti's for is flight sims. You know, everything else can be run on whatever. Okay, so I think we're good. Let's just 2060. I don't think the 2060s are a big enough jump yet. Like I don't think they're worth the amount that they are. You don't get enough out of it. Are you from the US? Oh no, I'm an Aussie. Can't you tell? Okay, so let's get rid of our bleed. We'll turn our APU off. That'll stay available, but anyway, let's just get rid of that. And we are out. We go. We have some doors open. Anyway, guys, I tell you what, you guys should have come earlier in the flight because I was by myself for quite a while there. Oh, have a look here. You can hear the APU still going up the back. Oh. Yeah, well, there she's there. Flaps closed though. So there we go, guys. Now I don't know if you subscribed or followed or anything like that, but if you want to see when we go live again, it's always a good way to do it. Do you have Discord? Yeah, I do. Just has it not linked? Ah, that's the thing. It only really links in Twitch, as you can see. Actually, you can't see. I think you already followed. What I'll do, I do have Discord too. So let me just. Give me 1 second here. I'll grab that Discord. Yeah, I know some people have already followed and stuff, but I just like to mention it just in case. I'm just grabbing my Discord. Where are we? What is your Twitch name? It's just Milo Sanks. It's exactly the same. Okay, let's have a look here. Copy. I just find Twitch to be a lot more. The quality is a bit better, but you obviously have more problems with bandwidth on the old Twitch though. Okay, guys. Any other questions before I go? Because it's getting late for me. Oh, we can pin that up. Oh, I can't actually see that anymore. Why is it going all crazy on me? I think it's freaked out. Yeah, it has. So what I might do is monitor 1. Jump out of there. Oh, now we're on. Yeah. Join Discord. Oh, go on. Yeah, thanks for that. Infinite Flight. Okay, yeah, I'm on there. If you have any questions or anything, just let us know. Is this full screened? See, it's the thing. I don't. Yeah, so that. Here we go. We're back in 2D. How easy is that to watch? If I'm in 2D, I'm in when's next stream? I'm probably maybe not tomorrow night. Probably the night after. So just think 2.5 hours before now. So yeah, that's when I do my streams. They don't happen every night, but I do a lot. I'm going to do some GA flights as well, so close that off. Oh well, I'm pretty crisp on the old A319 there. So yeah, so VR in the A319 is pretty good. It just could be better. Okay guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for coming on board. Good to see some new faces, and we will see you on the next one, or in Discord. So do you know where the next flight will be? It might be a GA flight. I'm flying around Australia, so thanks Fred. thanks for coming on board. Appreciate that, and good night to you too. So I'm doing a flight around Australia in some GA, so I might be flying that one for the next stream. I have to see. What's your flavour? What do you like? Because you know, sometimes I do flights for people. It's looking pretty sweet, actually. Anyway, good night. Yes, thank you for the flight. See you later, guys. Have a good one.